Facts that can save a life, part 1. If your house smells like fish for absolutely no reason, there may be an electric fire. If someone tries to kidnap you, scratch your attacker because now their DNA will be in your fingernails. If you ever find yourself buried in an avalanche, just spit. Your spit will follow gravity and you could dig the opposite direction. Wake up in the middle of the night to the smell of gas, do not turn your light switch on, it could blow up your whole house. If you accidentally disturb a beehive, do not go underwater, they will just wait for you and sting you more. Run as far away as possible and they will eventually tire out. The more colorful and vivid the animal, the more likely it's poisonous. Your pupil reflects white, like right here, you need to go see a doctor, something's wrong with your eye. If a tornado looks like it's not moving, it's because it's moving towards you. If you're ever in a foreign country, 112 is the international 911. If you ever see square waves in the ocean, get out immediately. Stand your ground against wolves, don't run away. They see running as a sign to attack. If a power line falls next to you, don't run or walk. Just put your feet together and bunny hop like this. That way the electricity can't go up one leg and down the other. Lying flat on your back like this guy is the best way to survive a falling elevator. Milk from brown coconuts will dehydrate you. Drink the green ones. Do not run zigzag if an alligator is chasing you. It's a myth, they're not stupid, and they can run up to 35 miles per hour. Do not slide into the pins at a bowling alley as a joke. The pin setting machine will crush you to death. If a deer is running across the road in front of you, it is safer to hit it than to swerve. If a moose is in the middle of the road, it's better to just swerve and run into a ditch because hitting a moose is like hitting a brick wall. If you ever find yourself being dragged underwater by an alligator, shove your fingers into its nose. If you're ever in a serious situation where you have AAA batteries but you need AA batteries, just ball up some foil and put it on the negative side. If you ever get stuck in the back of a trunk, just disconnect the brake light wires so that way when the cop pulls them over, you can kick the door and let them know that you're there. If you ever need to escape a moving car, do not jump, just put one foot out. If your car gets stuck on the train track, call 911 and give them this number. Every railroad has one, they'll make all upcoming trains stop. If you're ever buried in rubble, yelling will just waste energy. Try and grab something and tap in intervals of 3, rescuers will notice the pattern. A lot of backpacks have a hidden whistle. If your car ever goes underwater, open a door or a window immediately, otherwise the pressure will build up and you never will be able to. Before a natural disaster, make sure you fill up your tub and your sink for clean water. If your drink randomly smells like cinnamon, don't drink it. People will use that to cover up the scent of poison. To have the highest chance of survival in a plane crash, you need to be sitting in the middle seat near the back. If someone ever points a gun at you, just maintain eye contact. It can make them uncomfortable or even feel bad, causing them to hesitate or move on from you out of embarrassment. If you get pulled out into a riptide at the beach, swim parallel with the beach to get around it before you try to swim back. Most drunk driving deaths occur on Saturday morning between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. Avoid the roads at this time if you can. You can always dial 911 with no bars. You will always connect to the nearest cell tower. If you're skidding in a car, steer in the direction of the skid. If you or someone else gets stabbed, do not pull the knife out. It acts as a plug for blood loss. If you have tightness in the middle of your chest that goes to your jaw and your shoulders or down your left arm, chew an aspirin and wash it down with water, then call emergency services. You are having a heart attack and this could save your life. Females will have pain in their upper back between their shoulder blades. Keep your phone face down if you want to save battery because it won't light up every time you get a notification. If you ever almost drown to the point of throwing up water or passing out, even if you feel fine, your lungs can still fill up with fluid over a couple of hours. If the ocean is retreating, there is a tsunami incoming. If a stranger gets in your car and forces you to drive them somewhere, bump into a lamppost. You won't be useful to them anymore with a damaged car and attention drawn to the scene. If you're being tied up, puff yourself up as much as possible so it will be easier to wiggle out. In a stressful situation, provide clarity by pointing at one person to call 911. 90% of mushrooms in nature will kill you. Don't eat them. Do not inflate your life jacket before exiting a plane, especially in a water landing. Your life jacket in a rapidly submerging plane will cause you to float to the cabin ceiling and will not allow you to escape. Follow for more facts.